All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day. Want to walk you through the read, okay? I'm going to be talking a lot about absorption in this video because that is really the only thing that led to low risk, high probability trades today, okay? Today was FOMC, CPI. We had the FOMC minutes later in the afternoon. We got the CPI report at 8:30 through the market for an entire huge big loop. And beyond that, we had the crude oil inventory report. So the NASDAQ, the S&P, and gold all took this crazy drop to the downside. Gold's recovered pretty nicely as of right now. It's about 11 a.m. NASDAQ and S&P still looking pretty weak. They did retrace a little bit, but they just seem to have failed to continue on. So you guys know I normally gravitate towards crude oil, and just want to walk you through some of my thoughts here on what we saw. So big picture, we had some resistance right here, this channel structure, and some support down here, which you can see, really kind of laid in pretty well. So doesn't mean that we can't go lower on the day. I'm just giving you perspective of what's transpired this morning. I'm actually heading into the office to a doctor's appointment, so I want to just shoot kind of a quick video, walk you through what I saw, when, where, and why, and what I thought made sense and what I thought didn't make sense. So as we're walking the line higher here, we're walking basically into resistance. So what I'm looking for? I'm looking for an opportunity to take a short. So I had a little absorption here. We were short of the resistance. I had a little more here, just touched that channel line, the shorter term channel line here. And you guys may think this looks messy, but trust me, all this drawing has an extraordinary purpose. Right here, tested this channel line. Tons of buyers stacked up here in the top of this wick. And we did take a really aggressive kind of push back down. It's not that I didn't like this one. This one wasn't touching resistance. I felt like if we're gonna go the mile, we're gonna go to the end of the mile in order to kind of touch channel structure. So this one took a nice pullback here. Nice pullback into this trend line, right? Initially, you could see price did stop for a second, and then into this trend line. So very calculated places to take profit, because we need to understand what's happening when, where, and why, okay? These are just very simplistically drawn trend lines. If you don't know how to draw trend lines, there's plenty of videos on the internet. If you need help, let me know, okay? So while some of you may go, oh, but they're not perfect and they get violated, trend lines get violated, okay? But they do serve a point here. This upward trend line got violated right here. It was support here. It was support here, support here, 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 right? And then it became resistance all the way up here. Absorption, 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 absorption. Notice, absorption, sell off into support. Absorption, sell off into support. Boom, into support. Support recovers, pushes us back up. Absorption, pushes back into support. Market pushes up, more absorption. Boom, we push through support into this channel line where we find support, and we recover and we push all the way back up. Now take note here. What's going on? I have one trend line, two trend line, three trend line, and a ton of absorption in this area. Huge absorption in this wick, huge absorption in this wick, and notice this put in the high for the day. Boom, huge sell-off. Now note, what was previously support was broken, became resistance, broken again, became support, became support, became support. Actually support right here, breaks it, retests, bunch of buying absorption right above, boom, market sells off. Consolidate, we pull into not only the trend line, but the lows for the session, get tons of selling absorption, okay? Sellers get absorbed by buyers. Boom, we rip higher right back into resistance, right? That's why I tell you, all these trend lines have meaning, because how do I know where to take profit, right? I can't just guess. Yeah, I could have guessed here at these prior highs, but I have a very, very comprehensive place to say, okay, if I'm going to buy low right here, I'm going to take profits right there. Okay. Then we got the inventory report. Everything got kind of nasty. And I did tell them very specifically we were looking at 84.80 as potential support for the session based on the higher time frame, and we went as low as 84.81 thus far. Whew. So that's, kind of a recap of what I saw here. All right, every time the buyers got absorbed, we had a sell-off, very shallow sell-off, very large sell-off, very, very large sell-off, okay? So being able to identify resistance and what's the interaction between buyers and sellers is extraordinarily important in order to take these risks. You have to be comfortable selling into highs. It is what it is. That's why I use trend lines, because I don't want to sell into just any high. I want to sell into resistance. That's what I want to sell into. Okay? I want to sell into resistance. Now, how did this look on the reference chart? I will show you how it looked. Okay? Right here. Now, this chart references all the stuff we look at. Here's the highs. Boom. Right there. That's where all that absorption occurred. And the market has pushed lower since. Okay? So that's how it's all transpiring. I try to only draw on my chart because I want to be able to see the drawing, right? And then the pertinent information I put on the reference chart. And you can see all this absorption, boom, 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 kept selling off. Selling absorption here, got a big push back up, did not set the low for the day. Again, targeting 84.80 as significant support. If we lose 84.80, well, then we do take probably a pretty deep dive later into the session. So hope this video finds you guys well. Just want to walk you through kind of my thought process, what I was exactly looking at, utilizing my own analysis, right? It's just drawing trend lines. That's all it is. And then understanding the interaction between buyers and sellers when price is at those trend lines. Right? Like I don't care what's happening in the middle of nowhere. I care about what's happening at significant areas where big decisions are going to be made. I want to be part of the market's big decision to either sell off aggressively or to buy aggressively. So that's kind of my thought process. This is how we navigated crude oil this morning. This is how we talked through it. But just wanted to give you guys some quick insights, let you know how it all went. Hope you learned something from this video. Of course, if you did, I ask you to just simply like it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. I will certainly respond to them. I appreciate your time. God bless, guys, and I will see you in the next video.